All right, what is up, tycoons? What's up, traders? For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at RDT. This is the Ridotto token. Now, we're actually looking at Ridotto slash wrapped ether. All right, that's the token pair that we have here currently. And there's some interesting things that I want to show you guys. And we do have a very similar setup that has led to the last two really big rallies, right? If we take a look, we see some massive moves here, over 100% in a very short amount of time. Right. And we've seen, a couple signals happen that really take us to those levels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over those levels, go over those different indicators. We're going to take a look at the MACD as well as the RSI. That's really where I'm seeing the key signals that we've seen in the past. And we're also going to go over the major levels that we need to break out above. So that way we can actually get the really big rally. You can see each time we broke through these major levels, that's when we actually got the very strong push up. So if that's going to repeat its pattern, we could end up seeing a very big move here in Ridotto sometime soon. So we're going to break that down, go over everything. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But everyone, please remember the content provided in this YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. Myself and any individuals that appear in this YouTube channel are not registered financial advisors or brokers. Trading in stocks, bonds, commodities, and crypto involve a significant risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. So be sure to read through the full disclaimer before moving forward. So the very first thing, all right, that I want to bring to you guys' attention is the RSI. Okay, now remember, this stands for the relative strength index. So it's going to measure the relative strength of a token at its given prices. And so take a look how in this area here, we're making slightly lower lows and we're really trading within a range, right? So price action is just, consolidating in this and building a demand zone right here, right? But if you look at your RSI, it's actually in an uptrend, creating higher lows. So when you see this happen, this is something known as bullish divergence, okay? And so we see we have this bullish divergence here where we're increasing in relative strength while the price of the token is actually bottoming and trying to, find a bottom here. All right, so we're building in relative strength as we're consolidating in this range. We have that bullish divergence. And if you take a look at your MACD, which is the moving average convergence divergence, sounds very complicated, but it's actually very simple to use. And all you want to do is pay attention to this red line crossing over, right? So you can see here we get the crossover to the upside. That's typically known as an entry signal, right? So we get an entry signal here while we're building bullish divergence, and then we see a very strong push to the upside. Now, the reason that we have to break through these three levels in particular is these are the 61.8, 50%, and 38.2% retracement levels, right? These are the three most common and well-respected Fibonacci retracement levels using the Fibonacci tool over here. And you use these because nothing moves in a straight line down or in a straight line up. Rather, you get a move down retracement, continuation of the trend, or a move up retracement, continuation of that trend. So you can spot reversals when you move up, retrace, and you start to consolidate and break through those retracement levels. That would be a downside reversal. Or if you move down, retrace, consolidate, and break through those retracement levels, you can spot a potential upside reversal, right? And that's what we've gotten each time, the last two times, okay, that we've gotten bullish divergence and a MACD crossover, right? So you see, we get those, we come up and we chop in this range, and then we blow past through and we get a reversal. Okay. Same thing over here, right? If we take a look again, what do we see? Okay. We see that the token is trying to find a bottom here. It's ranging within this area. Okay. And, trying to build some demand. And then what do we see? The RSI is in an uptrend, creating higher lows. So we have bullish divergence, and then we get the MACD crossover on top of that, right? So we get the MACD crossover right through here. Okay. And we see the red line crosses up above the yellow line at this point. We're also building that bullish divergence. And what do? We end up moving down, consolidating here, and then breaking past our retracement levels and getting the reversal. So that's what we're paying attention to right now. If you take a look, we haven't really had the follow through yet, but we did get a crossover on the MACD here, right? So we see the red line did cross up above. All right. And we see that also the relative strength index is making a low, a higher low, and a higher low. So we're building relative strength. And meanwhile, the price of the token is trying to find demand in this area, creating slightly lower lows and really just consolidating within these price levels while we're building that relative strength and got a MACD crossover. So no strategy is guaranteed 100% of the time. But when you start to combine multiple strategies together, that's what'll help give you a confidence and give you the edge that you need when it comes to cryptocurrency and trading in general. trading is like going to battle. Okay. It's like going to war, and think of your money as the soldiers, right? So, you want to have the proper weapons and you want to know how to use those weapons properly, or you want your soldiers to be able to use those weapons properly. So that way you can increase your odds of success on the battlefield, right? And so these are just some of the different things that I use to help give myself an edge in the market. These things may not work for you, but hopefully you did learn something new. Remember, no strategy is 100% guaranteed to work every single time, or we would all be billionaires, right? But, if the pattern wants to repeat itself that we had repeated twice, right, that we've repeated here and here, if that does want to repeat itself, we could potentially break through our retracement levels and see a strong push up in Ridotto sometime soon. So keep a close eye on this one. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'm out.